Hello, this show is sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy.
Boundaries aren't just a trend or a buzzword. They're important for a healthy life. Visit BetterHelp.com/outside and see what setting boundaries means for your life. Welcome to the intro for Podcast But Outside, episode 142.
Thanks, Andrew.
We recorded this at a dog park. We did an episode of this dog park last year, and you know what? We're going to revisit some past favorite locations of ours and kind of go back and revisit the magic and hopefully talk to some new folks. This is the first example of that. If you have a location that you want us to record, one that we haven't done or one that we have already done, you want us to go back, make a comment and let us know. That helps us know where to do our show.
Yeah, please tell us.
This episode is with our Joe Mande. He's also our guest.
Thanks, Joe. Hey, Joe's on tour, right?
Very funny comedian and writer. He's going to be on tour all over the country this year. He'll be in Austin next weekend at the Moon Tower Comedy Festival. It's a great episode. There's really no other way to put it. We talked to some interesting folks, and there's a lot of dogs in this. And if you like dogs rough, woof, woof, you will get your share.
And don't forget about bark, too.
Aw. We have our live show. Be careful.
Careful.
April 28th, part of the Netflix Comedy Festival. Again, if this show sells out, we do get to delete one thing off of Netflix. And it's very important for us to delete something that has been pissing us off for a really long time. So please buy tickets to that show. Tell your friend. It's going to be great.
Speaking of live shows, our last one from in LA is now on Patreon. It's a great show.
It was a really fun show.
Featuring Reggie Watts.
Oh, yeah, and Patreon as well. Looks so cool. Monday, I'll be in New York, April 18th. Tickets for that are almost sold out. You can go to my website. Doing stand-up, doing a bunch of new jokes with Moshe Kasher, friend of my life and this show.
Theme song this week is submitted by Hellbooks. Hellbooks, period.
And there are a couple, and they made this song
in 2020.
They emailed it to us last year. Look, sometimes these emails get lost by the wayside. If you've made us a song, follow up again. Or if you want to make us a new song, send us an email. We'll use it here. You can listen to them on SoundCloud. Thank you, Hellbooks. Please watch or listen to this episode and then tell a friend about it. That helps. And then write a review for us on Apple Podcasts.
Tell your dog.
Or Spotify. We're on Spotify too. You can review us there. Tell your dogs about us. All right. Enjoy the show. Bye.
Andrew and Cole, they're sitting outside, watching so lonely as the world passes by. Everybody looks so scared, I don't know why. Two white men sitting idly by. Yeah, it's the podcast, but outside. Yeah, it's the podcast, but outside. Next time, don't hold on, give it a try. Yeah, it's the podcast, but outside.
Hello.
Bark.
Bark, and welcome to Podcast But Outside. This is the world's first podcast.
Oh, get that, Cam. Get that little action.
There's a dog.
Nope, behind you, right behind you.
Oh,
right behind you.
Two dogs.
There we go.
They're humping.
Hi,
everyone. My name is Andrew Michon.
My name is Dog the Dog Hunter.
And
kind of a narc of my own species.
And we are a podcast where we interview strangers on the street. We have a sign on our table that says,
"Hi, be a guest on our podcast. We will pay you $1 smiley face."
We pay all our guests. We're ethical. And we are at a dog park. It's the second time we've been at this specific dog park. It is the South Pasadena Dog Park, P-A-W.
Oh.
Pasadena.
I like it.
And we're here to interview dog owners, maybe some dogs. Before we started recording, a dog ate my blue cover for my mic, so now I'm using the alternate cover. But we're here at the dog park. It's a beautiful Sunday day. In March, and we have our friend who just walked up, and the timing is perfect. It's our friend Joe Mande.
Hello, Joe.
Hey. This is great, fellow friend and dog lover. Thanks for being here.
My pleasure.
Hi, Joe. I'm Cole.
Hi, Cole.
It's great to meet you.
Yeah, same.
This is so great to have Joe here. Joe's a very funny comedian, writer, just an all-around good guy who also owns a dog.
Two.
You own two?
I own two dogs.
Two pit bulls, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
Where are they?
What?
Where are they?
Oh, I can't bring them to dog parks.
Oh, are they a little?
One is psycho, but also, it's mostly for me.
It's stressful.
The closest I've come to getting into, physical fights as an adult have been in dog parks.
Really?
Yes.
What?
Why?
Like with dogs or humans?
Humans.
What happened?
Well, I think there's breedism with pit bulls. People
Right.
are like misinformed. So there is some sort of dog discrimination going on.
Do they just like see your pit bulls and just like grab their dog?
Yeah, so they like just normal playing with pit bulls. Some people interpret it as like some sort of like death, deadly altercation. But then, like, you know, this park, we're in a dog park right now. This one is segregated for big dogs and small dogs. And when I lived in Brooklyn, small dog owners would bring their dog into the large dog pen as if it were some sort of civil rights fight. You know what I mean? Like, how dare you keep a... And it's like, no, it's for the small dog's protection. And one guy got into it with me because my dog was trying to play with his little dog. He kicked my dog in the head.
What?
And despite my whole thing about people being misinformed, I was like, my dog has a thirst for blood. He'll rip your throat out. Like, I was like, really, I almost got into a fight with him.
Wow.
So you were ultimately mad that he brought his dog into the big park, right? Like,
well,
that was
I didn't really care, but it's like, if you're going to do that,
Right.
you can't then get mad at a large dog for trying to act like a dog. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
And then there's a dog park in Silver Lake near where I live. In the large dog area, there's for some reason a kiddie pool. I guess in the summer, so like the dogs can like sit in water. And my dog Blanche immediately runs over and pisses in the pool. So then I have to like empty it and refill it.
Wow.
And then she pissed in it again.
Oh my god.
And I do it again, and some guy was like, "Stop, control your dog. That's disgusting." And I was like, "That's disgusting." This whole place is like coated in shit. You're covered in shit. You're disgusting.
Oh my god.
So people would put their kids in the kiddie pool?
No, they're dogs.
Oh,
it's
they're
like
dogs.
it's a
Okay.
kiddie pool for dogs.
Oh, I
Sorry.
understand.
Yeah,
I got
should've
distracted
I
because
should have been.
a cop was looking at us
Yeah,
for a
he was
while, but
staring at
he
us.
left, so I was a little scared. But
Oh, is this illegal? What you're doing?
well, we're always on the brink of being shut down
That's
by
cool.
the
You
powers
guys
that
are
be.
like the bad boys of
we,
podcasts.
we are kind of hardcore. Right before we started, a dog ate my microphone cover.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now
And you had a backup.
Well, yeah, we had
Yeah.
extra in the backpack.
It's funny he brought up civil rights with
really?
the whole segregation
That is
thing.
true, actually.
Because we had in that seat, the last
Yeah.
time we were here, we had a guy who was a civil rights lawyer who fought for
Yeah.
desegregation.
Yeah,
Wow.
he like worked
Yeah.
for Martin Luther King and stuff. It was
Really?
great. He was in his like 80s or 90s, and he was a really fantastic guest. It was really interesting.
I gotta step it up. I'm advocating for discrimination for dogs.
Wait, so Joe, I know you're Jewish.
Yes,
I like asking every Jewish guest this. Did you have a bar mitzvah?
I did.
What was the theme? Did you have a theme?
I lived in Minnesota. We didn't really have themes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, my party was in the lobby of a skyscraper in Minneapolis, and we
Okay.
had like a sort of Vietnamese food catering. So
Hmm.
I don't really know what that.
Vietnamese themed.
Yeah, I guess
You're kind of like cultural appropriation kind of
it
style.
felt like a good setting for like a Die Hard type movie that like it starts off as like a bar mitzvah party in the lobby, and then like shit's going down the top floor. You know,
Yeah.
the Jews dancing to.
Maybe Charlie XCX.
Yeah, it was just a few years ago.
Yeah,
yeah.
she was like 11.
She wasn't bored yet. But.
Someone wrote a very negative review of my stand-up special recently that came up on a Google alert. And
Oh, really?
he was like, "This guy sucks. I hated it. 5 minutes, I was out. He's just like a young poser." And I was like, "Young? All right, I'll take it. I guess. Yeah, you gotta look for the silver lining."
Yeah.
Was this your Netflix special?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And he's just writing a review now?
just writing a review now.
Like 5 years later?
It's 27. Yeah, 5 years later. Yeah, so just like shitting on it.
It took him
hated
5 years to watch 5 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
That is so funny, the idea of reviewing something you haven't seen. Like, that's a very popular thing nowadays. Of just
Right.
like, this thing totally sucked. Granted,
Right,
didn't see
right.
it.
I heard it's bad. Well, he wrote I watched it for 5 minutes, turned it off, and forgot about it in 5 minutes. So then I was like, so then this review was written within those 5 minutes, I imagine, because you remember not liking it.
He spent 10 minutes total thinking about and writing a review of your show. And then maybe he even got a Google alert. He was like, oh, I wrote this.
Also, the first 5 minutes is a sketch. You didn't even get to my
Right.
stand-up.
That is
You might
true.
really love the stand-up and just hate the sketch element.
That is
So,
true. It's on Netflix. What's it called?
Joe Mande's award-winning
Joe
comedy
Mande's award.
special.
Yeah.
Cole watched it last night
I did.
to prepare.
Oh wow, thank you.
I'd already seen
for
it
doing the
years
research.
ago.
Yeah.
It was great. This is, I think, the dog that ate
Yeah,
my
that's the culprit.
That's the guy that ate. Do you want to sit down? Would any of you like to say hi? Wait.
Oh,
No
we
worries.
got a guess. We got a
Okay.
guess.
Yes, please. Come sit down. All right.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah. Here we go. You got any guesses on her name?
Amy.
I'm going to say Cricket.
Hi.
Kelly.
Kelly, okay.
Kelly.
Hey, how are you? Please have a seat.
Yeah, of
Emily can
course.
join.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Emily
yeah,
can
yeah,
join.
yeah,
Sit
Emily
on each
can
other's
join.
laps.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello.
So we got Emily, and then what's your name?
I'm Ashley.
Ashley.
Ashley,
Nice to
okay.
meet you.
We tried to guess, and we all got it wrong.
What'd you guess?
I guess Amy.
I guessed Cricket.
Kelly.
Dude,
Amy's
Close?
close.
Cricket is rad.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. Kelly?
No, I
It was a game time decision.
yeah, it was.
It was really. Anyway, your name is what's your name again? Emily.
Emily.
Okay. How are you guys doing?
Great.
What's your
Good.
day all about?
Dog park.
Dog park. Which one's yours?
Osito, the one who's pooping.
Oh,
The
nice.
golden retriever.
that's a healthy log.
Thank you, Emily.
Wow, that's a true friend.
Yeah. Well, it's a routine. Sometimes I get her poop. Sometimes she gets my poop.
Oh.
Does her dog here as well?
Yes.
The other one?
Yeah, Taro.
Oh, are they friends?
Our dogs are best friends, and we're best
Oh,
friends.
that's
Aw.
cool.
Yeah.
And when you say my poop, your poop, you mean dogs,
dogs.
not each other.
Most of the time. Yeah.
Okay.
Most of the time, okay.
Because
how
you're
do-
just like, I'm so exhausted from pooping. Can you flush for me?
Yeah.
I can't. I can't use the.
Emily. Hi, buddy.
How long have you guys been best friends?
Oh.
Emily and I have been best friends for 3 years
3 years.
before pandemic.
How'd you guys meet?
On a film set.
A film set. Okay, so you guys work in production?
Yes.
Yes. Are you guys?
That's hard as an adult to make a new best friend.
Yeah.
How did you do that? Like, who like put forth the effort to make it happen? Her.
Me. Yeah. I became obsessed.
Really?
I saw her and I said, "Oh, you're mine."
Wow.
How did you do that? Like, what sort of steps did you take?
Harassing her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Incessant messages.
Gentle harassing.
You know when you become obsessed with something, and then you just follow it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know when it's a nice thing, you're
Yeah.
like okay with it.
Were you ever
Mhm.
like kind of put off? Was it like too much ever?
No, because I'm really antisocial and I don't know how to make the effort. But I was also very interested. I was like, who is this cool girl on set? I don't know. And I was just by myself.
Yeah. And then our love was so strong that everyone got jealous.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that true, or is that just a thing you say?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Like our bosses. Yeah. Like our bosses would be like, "Oh yeah, well, Monique and I, we're best friends."
Wow.
And we'd be like, "Sure, whatever. It's not a competition."
Hey, buddy.
Hey, dog.
Um,
Wait, what do you guys do for film sets?
Special effects.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
That's cool as hell. What was what genre was this movie? Comedy, action,
Puppet.
Puppet.
puppet?
Yeah.
That's its own genre.
Feels like it. Yeah.
That feels like more of like a medium, not like a genre. I don't know.
What is genre?
I
You
guess
know?
you're right.
That's true.
It was a comedy. It was a comedy puppet show.
Oh.
Okay.
Like it was like interview style. Alien interview style.
Tell me more about what you do for special effects. I don't know. Like, are you on the computer side of things? Are you on
That's
the
visual
on-set
effects.
kind of? Oh, special effects. So like
It's like
practical.
practical.
You're practical effects.
You
Yeah.
take
So
the
you're
strings out.
Oh.
You're building
Yeah,
like the
strings.
sets for the puppets and stuff. Like.
No, that's construction.
Okay.
Okay. Well, school us. Tell us what's up.
No, I love the guessing. Keep going.
Okay. Special effects for
Don't tell
puppets.
him anything.
Is it like
Wait,
someone?
wait, wait. So if a puppet gets shot, you do the blood.
Yeah, nailed
Right.
it.
Okay.
Okay,
You knew-
one
you
gold
probably
star
knew
for
this, right?
Clarence.
What?
You knew the difference.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we blew
Yeah.
it. Yeah, we blew it.
Am I blown out? Am I talking too loud?
No, you're
No, no,
perfect.
no.
How do you love it? Love doing that?
I fucking love it. Do we cuss on this podcast?
Yeah,
I
but you
fucking
will go
love
to
it.
hell though.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Hey Cole,
Oh, scared me.
can we take a bark to bark our sponsors?
Let's bark a bark.
We'd like to bark for Care of.
Care of. Wow. The vitamins.
The vitamins, supplements. Care of is a subscription service that ships high-quality, personalized vitamins, supplements, and powders conveniently to your door every month.
Take a short, in-depth quiz about
I
your
love quizzes.
about your health goals and lifestyle, and get personally tailored recommendations based on your answers. You can stick with what Care of recommends or change up your pack at any time.
Care of's personalized packs are made from a plant-based compostable film that includes wood pulp and a fermented blend of corn, cassava root, and sugarcane. So you can feel good about the impact your vitamins are having not only on your health but also the planet. Cole and I took the quiz, and we each got these amazing packs of vitamins. This says high Cole. It's got a little quote on there.
The Kingdom of Bhutan uses gross national happiness as a key national indicator. I don't know what that means, but I will Google it, and I can't wait to swallow these vitamins.
The quiz is so easy. You tell them a little bit about what you're looking for, what your health goals are, any dietary restrictions you have. And then it looks good too. I mean, look at how cool this is. You have this on your counter. People will say, dude, are you healthy and stylish? How come you have it all? I'm so jealous of it. I suck in comparison.
I just leave it on my counter because it looks nice as heck.
You know what? Take care of yourself in style. For 50% off your first Care of order of $40 or more, go to takecareof.com and enter code OUTSIDE50. That's 50% off your first Care of order of $40 or more.
Holy shit.
What happened? Oh, B.
That's a huge guy.
I don't know what that guy is.
Whoa. Sorry.
For 50% off your first Care of order of $40 or more, go to takecareof.com. Enter code OUTSIDE50. You get 50% off. It's a nice way to take care of yourself. Some really personalized vitamins and supplements that look nice. I love it. You love it. It helps support the show. Thank you, Care of.
Blah, 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 blah.
What are you saying?
I'm trying to say our sponsor's name, which is Babbel. And thanks to Babbel, I now know how to say it because it's a language app that helps you learn to speak anything you want to talk.
It's a language learning app that's sold more than 10 million subscriptions. There's an addictively fun and easy way to learn a new language. Whether you'll be traveling abroad, connecting in a deeper way with family, or you just have some free time, Babbel teaches bite-sized language lessons that you'll actually use in the real world. I've been brushing up on my French lately. I'm getting pretty far in Babbel, and I'm reminded of all the things I learned when I studied French years and years ago, and it's a really convenient way to do it. It's right on my phone, which I'm fully addicted to.
Yeah, I've been learning some Spanish. Listen to this. Yo quiero boca de arrojo.
What was that? Is that Chinese?
I want a red sandwich.
You're not going to get one of those, that's for sure.
Okay.
Babbel's 15-minute lessons make it the perfect way to learn a new language on the go. Other language learning apps use AI for their lesson plans. Yuck! But Babbel lessons are created by over 100 language experts. Their teaching method has been scientifically proven to be effective. You can choose from 14 different languages, including Spanish, French, Italian, and German. And right now, you can save up to 60% off your subscription when you go to babbel.com/outside. That's BABBEL.com/outside for up to 60% off your subscription. Babbel, it's language for life. Use your brain and use it wise and go to Babbel and have a nice life.
Danke.
Thank you, Babbel. Let's go back to the show.
So you did special effects. Was this puppet film or TV show like a mainstream thing that we might have seen?
It's on Disney Plus, so it's
okay.
like right in the middle of that, right?
What's the ultimate goal if you're doing special effects? What's like the best thing that you could possibly work on, or type of thing? What's your dream job?
War
Avatar.
No,
Avatar.
Yeah, I have friends who've worked on Avatar. It's a lot of blue screen and stuff.
So do I.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, but to me, I'm praying.
He's trying to be modest. He's friends with Sigourney
James
Weaver.
Cameron.
Yeah.
I knew it.
See,
Yeah.
They're special.
I would love to be on a war movie. Because then it's just like bang, bang, explosion,
Yeah.
things falling, blood. Ah!
So you like working with what, dynamite the most?
Yeah, dynamite, TNT.
Yeah.
Wait, have you never been squeamish about blood?
No, I am.
Oh, you are.
Yeah,
But fake blood's different?
Yeah,
Okay.
because it comes out of a mechanism. It's not like when I've done it. I haven't done much blood.
That's why you're still.
Yeah,
that's
I'm like
the goal.
yeah,
Right,
exactly.
right.
I did green blood on the Alien puppet show.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That went really well.
So this is like a gory Disney Plus puppet show for kids?
It actually failed. It failed.
Oh, it failed?
My gag failed. You guys, it was the worst moment of my
Oh,
life.
really?
Oh.
Yeah.
So what? Everyone is waiting for a spurt and nothing came out? Kind of a
They
dry.
changed the material. It was supposed to seep through the t-shirt, and I'd been testing on a thinner material, and on the day they switched it.
Oh, that's not on
And so
you.
it was
That's not
coming,
on
the
you.
blood was coming out, but it wouldn't soak through.
Right.
And so the puppet got soaked. So now the puppet builders are like, what the hell? There's
Yeah.
green all over my puppet.
No.
And not on the t-shirt.
So that reflected poorly on you.
Yeah.
Did you get a bunch of crap for that?
Probably a lot of talking
So
behind my back.
You were using like a 50-50 blend, and then they put 100% cotton on.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can't do that.
No.
Yeah.
This comes down to the director,
It actually was
the puppeteer.
the puppet builder. They used a different shirt.
Yeah,
They
okay.
apologized afterwards.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. To you or publicly so that everyone knew it was their
Just
fault?
to me. And I
To
was
the
like, could you say it a
puppet.
little louder?
Yeah.
So
oh,
everyone,
man.
anyone else? Yeah, that would have been nice.
And you do the exact same work?
The same, but I'm not into pyro. I'm not into blowing stuff up.
What do you like?
So I like building mechanisms. Right now on this other show, we were building a big hydraulic thing to rotate a staircase 90 degrees.
Ooh.
And it was crazy and wild. And I didn't know what I was doing. And then I figured it out and it was awesome.
Whoa.
So you guys are almost like DIY engineers, kind of.
Yes.
And this is different than like are you in the props department? This is a whole separate thing.
Yeah, we're hired as prop makers.
Mm-hmm.
Is the thing. Like that's
Which
what
is
my title is.
Which is construction.
Just construction. But then it's like you get to do you do hands-on things building, but then you do the cool things that are on set, and you do things on cue, and you do really fun things.
Cool.
Make everything move. That's not a person moving it.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Are you allowed to say what this project was for? The staircase thing?
We'll bleep it out.
I don't think I can yet.
Okay. What was it? Music video, movie, TV show?
TV show.
TV show. Okay.
Kids
Current
TV.
existing TV show?
I'm going to
Kids'
watch,
TV show?
you know what I'm going to do tonight? I'm going to
Watch
watch
all the
every
TV
single
shows.
TV show until I see a staircase movie.
Amazing.
I'm
it
just
hasn't
gonna
been filmed yet, so
Oh, well,
Maybe
then
we'll
maybe
do
not
it.
tonight.
But
Maybe
it's okay.
we'll do it
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Like it's a kid's version of the staircase, the documentary.
Yes.
Yeah. And you made the owl.
Yeah. Do you have the owl theory in there?
yeah, of course.
Okay, good.
Everything does.
Got it. That's so weird. I was just thinking about that yesterday, that documentary. The
It's a great
staircase.
documentary.
I still haven't
Very
seen it.
good.
I need to watch it. Okay.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Drama. Uh-oh.
They're best friends, though.
Uh-oh.
Look,
Drama.
What is happening?
This
No,
happens.
everyone
with
fights.
friends.
Really? Do you guys fight?
No.
Really? You said everyone fights.
We'll let you know when we
Our dogs fight it
Okay.
out for us.
Okay.
feel the energy.
Wait, how often do you guys hang out?
As every weekend, and then we try to work together. It's been a little while.
So when
but-
you get a job, you request each other, kind
Mhm.
Okay.
Do you hold firm to the belief that you can only have one best friend?
Mm.
Because I have a friend who is constantly talking about her best friends, and we counted it up. She's like 11 best friends. It's like these are just friends.
I think it's different for people, but I think I have like one or two main best friends. But I feel like you have a lot of best friends.
Uh-oh.
I have a lot of friends, but yeah, I think
You have so much love.
I just have a lot of love.
You have
to
a lot
give.
of love to give.
Yeah.
Puppets are different than marionettes, right?
Yes.
Because puppets are with your hand? Or no? Not
Yeah.
necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
The genre of puppet that we worked on, the main puppet had 7 operators.
Wow.
He had 2 or 3 for his face, which was
Whoa.
mechanical. There was somebody that lived inside his body that just moved his.
Whoa. It's a dog-eat-dog world.
This is crazy.
You guys are definitely new to the dog park.
We've done an episode here once before, but it wasn't as hectic.
It's Sunday.
Yeah. It's 7 people operating one puppet. How big is the puppet?
Huge.
Like
Huge.
8 foot tall.
8 foot tall?
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
And he was cut off at his midsection too. But someone sat in a chair and just to do these body movements.
Wow.
Then there was 4 or 5 people.
There was 8 arms, so then there was 4 people for the.
Was it 4 or 3? Oh, it was 3 because there was someone doing the 2 front and then 2 on
Wow.
each side,
Sounds exhausting.
And then 3 people for the face?
and then like 3 people for the face and the voice.
One person was off screen doing just all the eyes.
It's-
the eyes moving
Oh
around.
my
Computer thing
God.
off screen.
The eyes.
Off stage.
That's nuts.
And is this puppet acting with a human as well? Or no, is it all puppets?
He interviewed human comedians.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was great.
Anyone
Wow.
anyone
Were
we
you
know?
there? Anyone you know?
Oh, lots of people.
Who's on it?
Darcy Carden was on
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Alright.
He wrote on The Good Place.
I did.
Perfect segue right there.
That's the
You wrote on
coolest-
every season, yeah?
You're the coolest person I know.
Thank you.
Joe.
Thank you.
I love you.
Also was the voice of the fire monster
There you go.
Hmm.
In The Good Place.
in The Good Place.
You guys, I love that show.
Which is
It's
sort
a
of
great show.
It's puppet adjacent.
That's true, actually.
Oh my God, I'm fangirling. Nice to meet you, Joe.
And you wrote on Hacks. I don't know if you watched that
I didn't.
new show.
That's
good.
fine.
Good show.
Good show.
Okay, so Darcy, and then who else?
What's his name from Community?
Joe
No,
McHale.
he
Yeah.
fought with the puppet.
Oh.
He was there fighting.
Offset
with the
or onset?
puppet. No, like I think they must have cut it all out because he kept trying to talk about drugs, and the puppet would be like, "God damn it!" Like it was the funniest.
Huh.
But like,
Cool.
yeah, a lot of people. I
That's
don't know.
great. That sounds like a
but
cool
it's a
show.
kid's show.
Andy Richter was on it.
Andy
Oh
Richter.
yeah,
Okay.
a bunch of people.
Cool.
He was in your special.
He was, yeah.
This is awesome.
This is great.
This is
I really
cool.
feel like I should have been invited on this
I know.
show.
This is a really good way to find
Actually,
out why he
we
wasn't.
We were trying to get you, but we couldn't remember what your last name
I
was.
love that. Yeah, it's a huge problem.
Just Joe. Just Joe.
You're like Joe from the podcast I did in the future. Let's get him. And they were like,
Well, I'm trying to go by Just Joe, but there's already an R&B singer who did that.
Is that true?
Yeah, so
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well,
one final question. Those glasses have to be Warby, right?
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay, I knew
You
it.
guys
We have
too?
similar.
yeah, a little bit.
yeah.
Wait, and then that's your final question, Cole?
Yeah.
are you sponsored by Warby?
No, I wish.
We wish.
We've asked. I thought, okay, biggest advice for someone who wants to get into special effects.
Have a dad who does it.
That's what happened with you?
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
No,
but
but everyone else we meet.
Oh, that's
Oh, okay.
amazing.
Really?
Well, that's every profession.
Yeah.
I mean,
Literally.
yeah.
Our dads are
It's really
podcasters.
Ask me who my favorite TV writer is right now.
Who is your favorite TV writer?
Malia Obama.
Yeah, that's
She's
true.
writing TV.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and I heard she's great.
Joe, have you met her?
I have not. I think she was writing. I forget.
Donald Glover just hired her
Right.
for something.
That's
yeah.
right.
Oh.
Yeah.
And in the interview, he just kept saying like, "Look, I know who her dad is, but she's a great writer," and I'm sure she is. It's just funny.
It is very. Yeah.
You can't not laugh at it. It's funny.
Yeah.
That's hard. That's hard to be the president's
Yeah.
daughter
I
and
understand.
want to do
Look,
anything.
I'm
but,
not that critical, but it is kind of funny.
It's hilarious.
It's just funny when you're like, wait, you're coming into our world. Like it's just it's interesting. And I'd imagine the writers room. She's like, okay, so like, where's the Secret Service in this scene? And we're like, no one else has that. That's just.
Well, I wonder, like,
just
if
your
they
life.
hired her as like a writing team, it's just like a guy with sunglasses standing right behind her. He doesn't contribute at all.
Yeah.
But then one day he kind of pipes up, and he's actually a great
Right.
writer.
Yeah.
This is him
like,
getting into it.
Is there a world where Donald goes to the bank?
Hey, that's a good pitch, and that's how Joe makes it happen in Hollywood.
Are you getting
Okay.
us dollars?
We're gonna give you $1 and a sticker.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
We're gonna give you $1 and a sticker.
I really enjoyed this.
Thanks for
Thank you.
sitting down. It was
Of
awesome to
course,
talk
yeah,
to you
thank
both.
you.
Yeah.
How fun. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And if
best
you do
of-
a season 2 of the Puppet Show, I mean, Joe's,
Yeah.
he's fully
Yeah.
available.
Just Joe.
Just Google Joe comedy. It should come up.
Yeah, Joe Comedy. You should change your last name to Comedy.
I thought about it.
there do seem to be a lot of like kind
Because
of.
I don't have a very my last name doesn't sound Jewish, which
Right.
is like often why comedians change their name. But like
Sure,
just
sure.
to change it to comedy, it's
Well,
like
there seem to be a lot of young comedians whose last name is Comedy or Comedian. I've noticed.
right. Yeah, on Instagram.
On Instagram,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
a lot of them.
Or
It's
Or a
Official?
first name of funny.
Official, yeah,
funny.
official.
Yeah.
Funny, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, official.
Official,
Middle
last
name
name official.
Comedy, last name official. Joe
Joe
Comedy official.
That would be cool.
That's a good name.
There was a rapper named Cardinal Official from
Oh.
Oh. You know,
Canada.
are there any like musicians that are like, John Music? Like, did they do that?
Music Soul Child.
Oh, that's a musician?
Yeah,
Okay.
with a Q at the end.
Yeah, okay, cool.
At the end of
At the end
Child?
of Child or music?
The child. It was a silent Q.
All right, thanks for sitting down, you
Thanks
guys.
for
Have a
having
great
us.
day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.
See you at Warby.
See you there. They're good about, this isn't sponsored, but sometimes my glasses get broken and they just fix it for me
Yeah,
for
they
free.
do it.
Hey, how are you?
Hi.
What's that?
They used to do podcast sponsorships
I
like
know.
a lot. They
I
don't
know.
anymore.
Well, I think they got the knowledge, they got the recognition they needed, and then they're good now.
Yeah.
Some brands just get just big enough.
I heard that Stamps.com bought them. And Casper Mattress.
Neither of whom sponsored us,
All
so
right.
let's not bring it.
Speaking of sponsors.
Oh yeah, we might need to take a break.
Hello?
Yes, fresh. With HelloFresh, you get farm fresh, seasonal produce and easy to make recipes delivered right to your door every week. That's why it's America's number one meal kit.
You just pick your favorites from 50 different weekly options and skip weeks when you need to. Change your delivery date, update your preferences, all in the HelloFresh app like appetizer. But full meals, because HelloFresh.
You just cooked some HelloFresh 2 nights ago, right?
Heck yeah, I did.
You went to your friend's house
I
and you
went to
cooked.
my friends Ted and Joanna's house. Look at all these pictures I'm putting here of the meals. We made tacos. We made delicious pork tacos, but
Was
we
it great?
substituted the pork for chicken. It was delicious.
Oh, really?
It was a lot of
You
fun.
followed the little instructions.
I did the coleslaw. Joanna did the chicken. Ted did the
Coleslaw is like your nickname from right.
Shut up.
Okay.
Shut up. It was fun.
Yeah, when I visited my mom last, I had HelloFresh delivered to hers, and we cooked all these amazing foods. I had these sweet potato and black bean flautas that was really good. I didn't even know flautas was a real. I thought flautas was a fiction. If you have dietary restrictions, they have plans that will fit with you and your difficulties, which I also have, so I get it. So go to HelloFresh.com/outside16 and use code outside16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. Wow, that's more than 14 free meals. That's 16.
Whoa.
HelloFresh.com/outside16 and use code outside16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. HelloFresh. Cook some fun new stuff with your friends or your family. It's America's #1 meal kit. Yum, yum, scrunch down.
Speaking of down, Andrew, how you been doing?
I've been all right, but luckily this podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. People don't always realize that physical symptoms like headaches, teeth grinding, and even digestive issues can be indicators of stress. And let's not forget that doom scrolling, sleeping too little, sleeping too much, or undereating and overeating are all issues that you might be dealing with, and BetterHelp might be a way that you can deal with some of those things and feel a little better. I go to therapy once a week. It's super helpful. I'm able to just verbalize all the things that are happening in my life, all of my issues and relationships, and life is tough. Truly, it is a constant gauntlet of emotions, and having someone who is a neutral party who has your best interests at heart and can kind of listen to you as you unload is just really, really helpful. It's invaluable.
I actually recommended a movie to my therapist this week.
Really?
Yeah.
What
And
movie?
He said he'd see it. Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh, yeah, we both saw it. It's really, really good.
I saw it twice.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
I hope your therapist watches it.
Oh, he will.
He better. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to.
It's much more affordable than in-person therapy. Give it a try and see if online therapy can help lower your stress.
Podcast But Outside listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/outside. That's BetterHelp.com/outside. Give it a shot. It might help you out a little bit. Thank you, BetterHelp.
Hey, that Will guy's still in the news, huh?
Will Smith, I heard of him.
Well, I don't know why.
Well, we're asking a question on the Versus app where you can put your knowledge to the test to make money. Will Smith has 64.1 M followers on Instagram, which I think stands for meters.
Okay.
My question is, will he have more followers than that, or less, or the same by April 21st? Download Versus app and follow us on there to vote. Okay.
Cool.
Hey, how are you? Either you want to sit down and say hi? Sure. Perfect timing.
it.
Great.
Okay.
What's your name?
Devin Douglas.
Devin.
Yeah.
Devin.
Douglas.
Yeah.
How do you spell Devin?
Devon.
Okay, there's a
Okay.
couple. Do you feel different? Do you not like the DEVIN people?
Oh, I definitely there's a little bit of I don't know if it's animosity, but just
Right.
friction. Yes.
In the Devon
and,
community.
Yeah, and when they assume it's IN, it's definitely a little. I have to be like, it's not IN. Come on, it's ON.
And I bet people hit the O hard, like Devon.
Oh,
Devon.
Yeah.
constantly.
Yeah.
Yes, the Uber drivers get it the best. They're always Devon, and I'm like, nope, and they're like, okay, bye.
Wow, they
No,
don't.
okay,
They
no.
refuse.
Yeah.
I'm Team I.
Yeah.
And they speed
They're
off.
like, not good enough. Bye.
But I'm curious. You say that people often get yours wrong, but then you still claim ON supremacy.
oh, absolutely.
But then shouldn't that mean that IN makes more sense and is better?
no.
Wow.
Because if it's hard to.
It's too common, and people.
She drops in on your podcast as a favor and starts shitting on her name. That's crazy.
No. I mean, I have my brother's name Devin, IN.
Oh,
so for
okay.
me, IN makes sense. But I'm just curious, since you say people mispronounce it, if you.
Yeah, but people always also assume that an ON is for a guy, and so
Right.
then that's always the first place they go. So if people read my name first, they're like, oh, okay, well, I thought it would have been a DEVAN or a DEVYN because you're a girl. And so then I have to be extra strong on the ON and be like, no, we're good. Still a girl name.
Okay.
Okay, so what are you up to? I mean,
Just
you're at the dog park. I know
normal
that.
day at the dog park, getting ready for having a little Oscar party later today.
Oh, that's
so.
right.
Oh, yeah, the
Hollywood's
Oscars.
a buzz.
Yes.
What
Yeah.
do you think's gonna win?
I don't know. Power of the Dog is getting a lot of
I mean,
Love,
right
but-
now,
You're
right
just saying
here.
that you're the dog
power
park.
of this dog. Yeah. But I didn't really like it, so hopefully not.
And you have a
that
pit
one.
mix, I saw?
do. A little one-eyed pit mix.
He's got 2 pits right here.
two
Oh yeah.
pits, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I just did one of the DNA tests, and it said that she came back 100% American Pit Bull Terrier.
Wow.
So a
I
little.
did that too.
Yeah. What did yours?
My maniac dog is a very cool mix of pit bull and Rottweiler.
How old is he?
He's
Or-
5, and then I got a 12-year-old that's a quarter greyhound.
Oh,
wow.
cute.
Yeah, so
Are they
she's
like
tall.
mellow, or do they get along? Are they?
No, they're completely
Crazy.
crazy. I can't have people over at my house.
How did the 12-year-old take to adjusting to getting the new one?
We got him as a puppy, so she was like 7, and she iced him for like 6 months. Like was just acted like he didn't exist. But now they're buds and they cuddle and stuff.
That's
it's very
good.
cute.
That's cute. That sounds like my dog and my sister's cat that comes over and is coming over this afternoon, and
She brings her cat over?
Yeah,
Wow.
just everywhere. But she's had this cat since it was like 4 weeks old, and it thinks it's the queen of the world, which I'm sure most cats do. And just my dog is terrified of this cat and just like will not. The cat comes over, owns the house, pinned her in a corner, and she would not. She just sat like shaking.
That's crazy behavior if it's not even the cat's
And the
house.
cat, the cat just came up hissing at her like, you need to get away, and pinned her against the gate at the front of the house.
And this is a
to
pit
get
bull?
away. Yes.
And the cat is winning?
Yes,
Man,
absolutely.
this cat sounds like a Devon IN.
Not the most fun.
Wait, so she travels everywhere with her cat?
She travels like a lot, and so she lives in West Hollywood, and they'll just come over for like the day. Like she's coming today, and I just got the warning text that's just be aware the cat's coming today. Just be
Does she
aware.
bring the
Bring
cat
little
to like
beans.
restaurants and stuff?
No, but she did just get her a harness, so I think it's like working that way.
Okay.
Not too long. I'm sure she'll be out at restaurants too.
I love a social cat.
Yeah.
There was a person that would bring a cat to a bar I did stand up at a lot,
Huh.
and she would be like, "It's a
yeah.
conversation piece," and it's like, I suppose, but it's also like really weird behavior. Like it's
Like, would she hold it? Would it be like on her shoulders or what?
She would hold it, but then kind of like let it go, and there's just like a cat in the bar. I was like, this is crazy. This can't be like sanitary.
Or like
at
those
all.
like bubble backpacks. Have you seen
Oh,
those?
yeah, I've seen
People
those.
just
Yeah,
bring
those are
those.
funny.
Yeah.
I saw a guy on a scooter, and there was a parrot in there.
Oh.
And it was
Yeah,
really cool.
that's cool.
That's
yeah.
cool. Wow, that's
He was just driving around. The parrot was just in the bubble.
That's great.
What do you do for work, Devin?
Part-time work construction with my dad, and then do sports statistics and sports scoring for a college in Rancho.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Sports scoring. What does that mean?
Yeah,
exactly?
like
The scoreboard?
Yeah,
For basketball games?
I'll do official book scoring for baseball, and then we just got done with our basketball season, so I was doing like at the table doing the statistics for that, which is really quick.
Is it baseball like MLB level or?
No, just collegiate level, and then but the
He's a
scoring's all pretty
big
much
basketball
the
guy.
same. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I look at statistics a lot. It's very important to me.
Yes,
So
I know.
you're doing God's work.
Yes, you're welcome. I love that, the math side of everything, the math side of sports. It's fun.
Huh. So on the college level for basketball, or okay, interesting.
Yeah, so I was working up at Humboldt State in Northern California for the last like 4 years, and doing all of their like sports information department. So that's from press releases to like game day setup to in-game statistics and post-game recaps, and then statistical analysis and stuff like that. So lots of fun, but
That's cool. Love that.
yeah, it's a lot of fun.
What is
But-
that? Is that used for like people who bet, or is it used for just like teams figuring out who to draft and stuff,
It's
or
for
everything?
Everything, all
Everything.
of that. Yeah, at the collegiate level, it's a lot for like the scouts that'll come and scope out the teams. A lot of times, if the students are there like looking to transfer, right now we're at a big transfer school, so they're really big on beefing up their personal stats and kind of getting those, their numbers up to get noticed as much as they can.
Sure.
Especially coming from such a small school like the
You ever
one.
seen anything shady go down on the stats or
There's
the numbers?
definitely the coaches will have their own opinion versus what the refs are kind of telling you, and so they'll be like, "Oh no, that wasn't an error." For example, in baseball, they're like, "No, give him a hit or give him an error," and it's like, okay, should I be like, do I want to be on good standings with the coach here, or am I?
The coach has no
and-
say. And
I know,
that's
so
crazy.
exactly. But
Wait.
you'll be surprised how mouthy they get, and
Uh-huh.
they're like, "Oh, come on, you're like work for our school. This is like
Right.
your home team, so come
Whoa.
on."
Do these
That's
conversations
unethical.
Like
do these
that.
conversations happen post game, or is it all like play by play?
It's pretty much play by play.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where are you in
If the ref says it's an error,
That's
it's
what's
an
that's
error.
what's wild.
Crazy.
Is they'll
I
have a
can't-
face-to-face with the ref and then like turn around and be like, as they're walking back to
that
their
is
bench, and
wild.
I'm like, okay,
That's
like
crazy.
bye.
You're in the dugout or on the sidelines, or
So like for baseball, I'm on the dugout, in the dugout actually, and then for basketball, I was right at the table on the sidelines at half court. and stuff
Has anyone
like
ever
that.
got mad at you for like writing an error or whatever? when it-
Luckily, no. I mean, they'll come at us heated and give us a good pound on the table as loud as they can, especially like if it's our team and our team's losing. But I'd say besides that, for some reason, all the coaches think we're some weird confidant on the table. So they'll just come over and be like, oh, man, like that play sucked, or that girl like was not very good at that, or oh my gosh, they're not listening to me at all. And I'm like, okay, coach, all right, like,
Oh my God.
do your job a little bit farther.
Man,
Wow. That's such an interesting job. Wow.
So are you a Lakers fan?
I'm a Minnesota Timberwolves fan.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
good. I was going to say the Lakers are having a
No.
little rough time right now.
Yes,
so that's good.
It's a bad year for the Lakers.
Yeah.
But the Wolves are doing good?
They're great. They're not great, but it's the best season they've had in 15 years.
Oh.
So I'm psyched.
Great for them.
Big game this afternoon.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Are you from Minnesota?
Yeah,
Oh, nice. How long have you been out here?
since 2012.
Oh, nice.
Do you think you have like better insight when putting together a bracket for something?
I don't know if it's better insight, but it's interesting to see how numbers can like play off of each other. And you look at one stat and it may look good compared to other like players in that league or players in that that team, but once you start comparing the statistics to each other and looking at it a little bit deeper and kind of knowing where those stats come from, and comparing them to team stats,
And conference is big.
Yes, exactly. Conference
Gonzaga's
is big. Exactly.
number one every year because their conference stinks, and then they get to the tournament and they blow it every year because
Exactly. That's
they're not like up to the same
Exactly.
competition.
That's been the
Interesting.
one rule of this March Madness is not to put Gonzaga at number one because it's just, at the number one of your winning bracket.
Right.
It's not gonna-
Never done it. Can't pull it off.
Yep.
Do you enjoy watching sports now for fun, or are you over it because it's your job?
I do. No, I love it.
Okay.
Sports, but I will say.
But you can't watch construction.
It's a little different. No. But watching basketball is something I probably can't do the same as I did before I was working and doing statistics and like calling the plays of the game because you have to record every touch and like every turnover and there's so many plays within basketball and it's so quick that it's like now I watch basketball games, my eyes get like wide and I'm like, this is what's really happening in the game. Like,
Also,
you're like
I
break
will
it
say
down, like,
is
intensely.
similarly to your baseball conundrum or your issue is that in basketball there's some real leniency as to what counts as an assist, and I do notice that like some people who record stats for certain teams are super favorable to certain players to like record assists when it's like, well, that guy just dribbled like 8 times, like that's not an assist.
Yes.
But they'll count it because they want that guy's stats to.
Trust me, that was definitely a big one too. And just recently, one of the last basketball games of our season, I had the coach come up to me at halftime and he was like, "You're missing like 5 assists," and I was like, "Am I really though? Like, coach, I get you want those, but I don't know. It's always working out towards something."
Did anyone ever try to bribe you?
Oh no! Well, no. I was like, food? No. Luckily, no, not too much. Usually the game ends and the coach will talk to his team, and by the time we get back together, they know it's just my job.
I
I'm
wonder
kind of
how
just
much
doing what I'm
overlap
doing.
there is with pit bull owners and appreciation for basketball statistics. Like, this is really interesting.
True. I know. Wait, is this a thing?
Yeah,
Like,
I think so.
Are there more of us? I don't know.
Well, you gotta start making statistics about that.
That's
I know.
a good point.
Hey. Oh.
So you say you watch
I love
basketball
that.
and you're too into it. You're kind of like, you see like the Matrix code. You're kind of like red pilled on basketball.
Oh, absolutely. And
Okay.
it's like, because it's a lot of like number calling and like, so you're, L24 and then it's like an assist and it's like Y this and X this and you're saying every single like 3-point attempt and then they're going up and it's every touch and tap into the basket or block. So all of a sudden you have like 5 different players like with their hand on the ball within 10 seconds of each other and
That's like us watching like Mrs. Maisel. It's like we just were too deep into it. Like,
hey, it's a serious show, right?
Not because we're
Gross
comedians,
obvious.
because we always talk like this.
yeah, exactly.
That's why. Because
So you fit right in
we do
there.
that a lot at home. Okay, here's $1 and a sticker. Thanks, Devin.
I
We
love it.
Appreciate you sitting down.
Yeah.
Thanks for being a guest. Have a great day at the park. Wait, where's your dog again?
Right there.
Right there? Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
this chicken, she's trying to figure out where I'm coming from.
Oh, cool. Thanks again. We
Yeah,
appreciate it.
thank you guys so much.
See ya. Take care. Oh, yeah, I'll grab those. They fell. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. Wow.
Wow.
Couldn't have been a better guest for you, huh?
That was awesome. Could have talked to. I was like, I gotta restrain myself.
Yeah, you care so much about this. Interesting.
It's interesting hearing about like daily problems in very niche jobs.
Yes.
Like the puppet blood, and then like the coaches. It's interesting.
Yeah, and like with every job in entertainment, it's the same thing. Like, I think I talked about this maybe on a recent episode or something. Like, if you have a problem with like something on set or whatever, and everyone's acting like it's like the end of the world, but then it's like on a real genuine level, like this does not matter. Like this is so not important. But like people get so like everything feels so important when you're in the middle of it.
But I mean, that's the sign of like a good job or a good show. Is when people do take it. Even down to like like there was a craft service guy who worked on a few shows I've worked on, and like I just remember like one day he didn't have the like honey mustard he normally had, and he was like so apologetic, and he's like they didn't have it. I'm gonna make sure they have it tomorrow. And it's like it's okay, man, but like it is cool. Like that was his issue for the day. Was that he's like everyone's gonna know the honey mustard is it's different.
What do you have any like minuscule issues daily that like are huge to you in the moment, but that no one else care about?
I mean it's so boring to even, but like the Final Draft is a very like buggy software, and so like I'm always having issues with like the revision mode and all that stuff. So like, but like who cares? But like, I mean that's like my issue.
That's your honey mustard.
That's my honey mustard. And then like when you're touring, there's always stuff where like
dude, yeah, touring is exhausting. Like you just get to the venue and they're like, so we don't have mics. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
You're like, asking for a very simple
The worst,
thing.
like college shows are like that. Like you have no clue like what you're walking into.
Yeah.
I've definitely like gone to a couple colleges where they're like, do you need a microphone? It's like,
yeah, we'd be on the road and we'd be like, I don't think we're being demanding. We just need like to plug in our computer. Like it's so simple, but people would act like we were asking for the world of them. And I'm like, this should have been sent to you in advance. Like I don't understand.
Most of the venues I perform at are like rock clubs, and they love me because like for them, like also like they'll schedule like a sound check like 2-3 hours before the show, and I'm like, I'm gonna get half an hour early. And then you just like tap a microphone and make sure the light works, and I'm like, I'm good, and they love that because like they don't have to clean up anything.
Yeah, we make a fucking mess.
I mean, venues start with hating us, but then by the end of the show, we turn them around.
They like us by the end. Oh, look at this dog. It's beautiful.
Oh, wow. Is that a Saluki?
It's very pretty. That's a fuckable dog right there.
You want to be our guest? We just sexually harass your dog.
Hey, how are ya?
Hi.
Hey, how are ya? You doing? You want to sit down and say hi? Okay, have a great day. See ya.
Have you gotten better? Like, I imagine when you started, it was hard to convince people to sit down.
It's just different. It's always different. I mean, this is in particularly difficult. I mean, we've had good luck, but there's no one walking by. Whereas on the street, 100 people walk by, so it's like a pretty good,
What was the craziest setting?
Outside of a college bar in Seattle.
Oh, wow.
Like, truly nuts. Like, I mean, talking 30 kids just surrounding our table. Like, oh, you guys on TikTok? Like, it was just, they were complete savages. It was crazy.
Are you guys on TikTok?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see that. That'd be like the beginning of the TikTok.
Yeah.
Are you guys on TikTok?
We're on TikTok.
Are you in the talk?
I love TikTok.
I see you posting stuff about it.
Yeah, I would say like every couple months I scour police officer TikTok.
It's funny that you say that because I almost sent you something today because our last clip on TikTok that we posted yesterday is of a cop. And at this point, it has like, I don't know, 1.5 million views or something.
It?
Yeah, it did well. And there's a lot of comments and people are arguing like crazy about cops. And then I'll click on the person's profile who's pro cop, and it's just like him in a squad car with guns.
Right,
and
with it's like the Punisher logo.
Yeah, and it's like, I saw one that I almost sent it to you this morning where it's like when your whole squad goes 1084 on a 4552 and you got to get back up in the city. And it's like him with all these guns. And it's like, we have no idea what this means.
Oh, but see, how right was I? Andrew texted me. He said, "Hey, should I tag
yes,
cops of TikTok or whatever? Like, should I do the hashtags?" I'm like, "Trust me, don't do it. It'll get there. It'll find its way there, and the comments will be."
Well, I made a pinned comment as soon as I posted the video that was just like, saying in advance, like, or predicting in advance that we're going to have a really civil and awesome conversation down here about cops. And then, like, every comment is like, oh, yeah, I see that you post. Like, because I just knew it was going to be totally toxic.
Cop TikTok's wild, but then cop wife TikTok is even crazier. Because it's like wives talking about how shitty their lives are because, like, their husbands are, like, work crazy hours and they can never, like, go on vacation during holidays and stuff. And it's like them, like, in, like, full, like Blue Lives Matter, pajamas, like, then, like, all the jokes are like, no, drinking more wine tonight, waiting for my husband, but it's also, like, you know, super jingoistic and, like, but, like, they're saving us from the savages or whatever. It's just, like, so dark. Yeah. So my algorithm is crazy because it's like dogs and then cops and then, like, teenagers fighting. It rules. I love TikTok.
I mean, that's the TikTok clip right there.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
And then this will get on the wives of cops TikToks,
yeah.
and then you'll be talked about. You'll get torn to shreds in the comments of this TikTok right now.
This is perfect. I mean, it's tough. You know, you're a wife of a cop. You didn't sign up for this lifestyle, but you got to support your boys in blue.
Like, that is, like, I'm happily married, but that is a world prime for guys who want to, like, get in there. Like, it's like horny, lonely women drunk.
Yeah.
Like, if that's your thing, like severe blonde, shortcut hair.
And luckily, their husbands have a lot of guns.
Yeah. They're never home. They say, yeah.
If it goes wrong, though, it goes real wrong.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It takes a certain person who's just, like, into danger and, like, sad women. Like, that is, like, you're in. Wives of cops.
And the wives of cops are always so angry and, like, defending their husbands to the haters.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. I think, honestly, you do some role play where you dress up like a robber, like a Hamburglar, and then it's like, you know, she's like, it's like, oh, this is naughty.
Or even better, you dress up like a Black Lives Matter protester.
Yeah,
anti-cop and
right, Antifa. You like serenade her with, like, Antifa stuff and.
This is a great idea to steal wives of cops on TikTok.
I mean, it's like that's how you defund the police is one by one you just ruin their marriages. That's the move.
That is the move. If you truly are a radical, fuck a cop's wife.
Fuck a cop's wife. Yeah.
While he's on duty.
Yes.
I like this, yeah. And you could kind of, like, cross-reference our TikTok, where you look at his TikTok. He just posted. He's in the squad car. She's at home drinking wine. That's when
that's your move.
That's when
you
swoop in.
Yeah.
That's when you swoop in. All right. Well, you're on tour.
I'm on tour. JoeMande.com.
The next 3 months.
Basically,
like that?
yeah. And I'll probably just keep adding dates. But if you live in Arlington, Virginia, come on out.
This is gonna come out a little later than that. Sorry.
Don't go. I mean,
this had already happened.
Don't do it.
But
it happened.
He's on tour all over the country.
Yeah.
Joe's a fantastic stand-up comedian. You can check out his special on Netflix, Joe Mande's award-winning comedy special. I'm sure you've seen his work on all the TV shows you love, and go check him out live. He's it'll be a really fun show.
One of the greats.
Are you excited to be doing this new hour? Is it like feel good?
I'm very I'm interested to see, like, what still holds up because I'm still probably going to do a lot from pre.
Because you were kind of working on an hour.
I was working on stuff, but also, like, I've been writing a lot of new stuff as I've gotten out there again. So it'll be fun to see what works, what people like.
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll have a blast. Go check out Joe on tour. It'll be really fun.
You nervous at all?
No, I'm not. I'm psyched. I'm actually worried about these Arlington shows that already happened. But that's just because no one is willing to go to Arlington from Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Right.
I'm like, people, like, I always do fine in DC.
Yeah.
So I assume like this wouldn't be an issue, and then everyone DMs me like, no one's gonna do that. No one's gonna, like, walk or drive across a bridge. So
that's crazy. Huh. That's Biden's America for you.
Totally.
Under Trump, you kind of did well in DC,
I
right?
was, yeah. I mean, that's the thing is, like, I'm a very anti-Brandon comic.
Right.
Let's go, Brandon.
Oh, right.
I was, you know.
And
so
you don't have a podcast, right?
No.
I didn't think so. I just wanted to make sure. All right. Thanks for watching and listening. Go to the dog park. Enjoy it for yourself. See you guys.
Bark.
Hee-haw, hee-haw, hee-haw.
What's that about?
That's me laughing.
You're willing to tell me that everything we just saw actually happened?
What are you doing with your skin there?
What? This is normal.
That's so stretchy.
This is what people do.
No, it's not.
You don't do this?
No.
Everyone does this.
No. Ew. Oh.
I'm like a starfish. Hold on.
Oh.
You can probably do that. Here, try.
No, I don't want to.
Really?
Okay, I'll
See
try.
what happens.
No, I don't like.
You don't. You can do it though.
I don't like.
You were
the
getting
feeling.
there. Anyway, for the listeners, maybe check us out on YouTube and watch me turn my face into a starfish
Into silly putty.
for the troops.
Oh, that was for the troops. I take everything I said back.
Yeah, it was crazy that you were saying all that for me, and I was actually doing it for the troops.
I was out of line. I am sorry.
Yeah, that was so rude.
I'm going to hell.
Yeah. Anyway, that was for the troops, and that was why I was doing it. Apparently, that's not good enough for Cole.
No, it is. I just didn't know.
Wow, it's clear that I was doing it for the troops. I mean, did you see the shapes I was doing?
I guess so. Sorry.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for watching or listening. I'll be in New York on Monday. Come to my show. And I'll be in Philly the following weekend. Philadelphia. Philly. With Moshe. At Helium Comedy Club. You can buy tickets to that, too.
Does everyone sound like this?
Does what?
Does everyone sound like this at the Helium Comedy Club?
It is funny, like, the name of the comedy club is very weird. Helium. It's like, what does that mean? I guess what you're doing. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to start a comedy club. It's going to be called Solar Powered.
Solar powered?
Solar Powered.
Okay.
Comedy club. It's all in the daytime. And all the laughs are powered by the sun.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, everyone.
Listeners, you're
Listeners,
missing out.
We both stuck our tongues out.
You guys are.
And mine was for the troops. I don't know about yours.
Oh yeah, no, mine was too. Yeah. It was. I swear it was.
We just recorded a great episode today.
True.
Yeah, and we're gonna try and do a frat party this week. Watch out for that for the next ones. Tell a friend about the show. Watch or listen to everything we do.
And tell a frat about the troops.
That's a good point.
Now.
All right. See y'all later.
Andrew and Cole, yeah, they're sitting outside, watching so lonely as the world passes by. Everybody looks so scared, I don't know why. Two white men sitting idly by.
You got any guesses on her name?
Amy.
I'm gonna say Cricket.